to Paris. MOURAD Sari on the left of your screen. Right there is Saimai from Bangkok, Thailand. And Mike, we talked about the style of the Thailand fighters. Now is when in Thailand their fight would start picking up in the third round. Could we expect to see that from Saimai, or is he had to fight too much too soon?
I think he's had to fight too much too soon. I don't think that he's been able to reserve his energy for these rounds the way he would in a fight in his home country. Sari has really made him fight, really taken the fight to him in the first 2 rounds.
Sari's punches coming unrelentlessly. Saimai in trouble.
Another weakness of the Thai-trained fighters, their punching skills don't match their kicking skills. Sari, trained by Sammy Kepchi in Paris. He knows what he's doing inside with his fists.
And that clinch you see is a very familiar scene in Thailand, not so much when you see Muay Thai fights in the United States or in Europe. It is certainly a strength of the Thai fighters, but the referees do not let it go on for an extended period of time outside of the Far East.
Well, in this case, Saimai is trying to buy some time and rest with those clinches inside. Half-hearted knee strike attempts by Saimai, one of which just struck the referee in the outside of his thigh. Mostly he's just trying to rest.
Well, that has to be a great disadvantage to the Thai fighters not to be able to use that clinch outside of their region. Sari not letting up.
Impressive accuracy by Sari. Those punches and kicks are landing. Saimai's not showing it, but he's taking some damage from those. Trying to maintain a poker face, but he's hurting.
Nah, that is no good. You saw Sari with a punch in the back of the head of Saimai. He was warned for it.
Now, if that continues, Saimai will be warned by the referee, and the referee, in fact, just spoke quickly to Saimai about those clinches. If he is going to clinch with Sari, he has to be delivering knee strikes, some attempt to be fighting inside, not just to hold and clinch and fall to the canvas.
Saimai just seems to be waiting too long for his time to attack. Sari, on the other hand, very aggressive.
Those fast, out-of-nowhere roundhouse kicks we saw earlier in the bout from Saimai are now being delivered more deliberately. Sari is seeing them coming and is no longer being hit by them.
Saimai using the clinch as a defensive maneuver now instead of an offensive maneuver, trying to save himself from being knocked out, and he is close. End of the round. Plenty of action, plenty more to come. We'll be right back to Paris.
Sari shows no signs of letting up. He's continuing round 4 the way he ended round 3, staying on Saimai. Leading with the right hand, following with the left, and in the left roundhouse. Over and over again. Striking with all of those blows on Saimai.
The confidence that Saimai showed in the first round or 2 is out the door.
Good left hand by Sari. Well-timed counter to the right roundhouse attempt by Saimai. I like the way that Sari is approaching this fight. Steadily built up points for the judges' scorecards. Should be well ahead at this point.
Boy, if you rate aggressiveness, he started at 10 and he's still there.
And these European judges rate aggressiveness highly on their scale of priorities. Saimai, as most fighters in Thailand do, has dropped one of his names, either his forename or surname, in favor of just one name, and is known just by that Saimai name. Now in Thailand, they will add as a surname the name of their gym to be identified easily by the people watching. Here in Paris, it's just the one name that they go by.
Sari is down. No knockdown, though, scored.
Saimai almost entirely defensive now. Relying totally on counter strikes. Doesn't seem to have any game plan for attacking Sari.
No target is too distant on the body of Saimai. Sari has peppered him from head to toe.
Sari's got about a 2-inch reach advantage, and he's used that very well in this bout. His long right jab and that left crossover roundhouse kick has served him well.
Another good round for MOURAD Sari. What can we expect from Sari? We expect him to be laid back a little bit because he knows he's ahead, or is he just a style of fighter who's going to go 100% all 5?
Early indications here in round 5 is Sari isn't going to change anything. He's still stalking Saimai all around the ring. Certainly knows that he's well ahead on points. Doesn't seem to want to be taking any chances on that. I can't say I disagree with that strategy. Saimai has one way to win this bout, and that's by knockout. But he has consistently taken a defensive role when Sari has kept the pressure on. And defensively, he's not going to knock Sari out. I think if Sari keeps the pressure on, he'll win this fight big.
Well, that shows the respect that Sari certainly has for his opponent, because Saimai certainly has a knockout in him somewhere. He can summon that. But Sari has to stay on the offensive. His work through 4 rounds, there's no reason it wouldn't work here in the 5th.
That brief interlude was the referee warning the corner of Saimai to not stand on the ring canvas. I'm sorry, the corner of Sari to get down from the ring canvas.
Saimai has been a little more successful in this round in getting to that midsection of Sari with his kick.
Strong front kick by Sari, and it just shows the lack of reaction that Saimai has at this point. I don't think he's as tired as he is confused.
The final seconds of this fight. And that could be the last exchange between these two game fighters. And there it is. 5 rounds of fervent fighting that leaves both fighters in a heap almost.
Sari ending this bout on the same note with which he fought throughout. Aggressively, full power kicks, aiming for the inside of the left thigh of Saimai. Nearly took him down with that strike.
Time now for our discussion. And it goes to the hometown boy, MOURAD Sari over Saimai. Congratulations to him, and also to Curtis Schuster and Jerome Lebenaire. For Mike Sawyer, I'm Lon McCarran. We'll see you next time.